Hey friends, let's get started, and today we're going to be trying some new products that I picked out. We're going to be talking about Danessa Myricks new releases. We have her Yummy Skin Glow Serum Primer, and then we have her foundation. I really hope I didn't get too late of a shade. I think I did, but we're gonna make it work. We also have the new Lys Concealer, and then I got sent by Esum their new mascara. We'll talk about it in a second, but I'm excited to share my thoughts on these because I've been trying it. And then they also sent me 2 brushes to try it, so I'll be doing that, and then some aligners. So thank you so much, Esum, for sending these products over. The other ones were purchased by me. So let's begin, and we're gonna of course start off with some primer. I think we're gonna do half and half, so no primer on one side and primer on the other one. I really like this packaging and the color is really pretty. This is called Main Squeeze, and that's the shade that I got. She has 2 shades, one lighter and one darker. This is a skin loving hydrating radiant primer serum with antioxidant boosting ingredients. So yeah, it is a primer. Let's go ahead and apply it. I'm gonna do this side only, and we can see that it has a little bit of a color to it, so it's like a champagne rose goldy kind of situation here. So let's go ahead and blend this out. It has a scent, but it's very pleasant, very faint. It's actually quite pretty. It's a little bit floral. Oh, I like this scent. So it is truly a serum-like primer. This is what my complexion looks like with nothing. It's pretty dull. I did have my skincare routine sank in for an hour or 2, so I haven't, not much glow on this side, and this is the glow from the primer. So that looks quite nice. Primer is sticky. I had a minute to let it sink in, and it sank really nicely, but I really like the stickiness because that means that it's gonna make our base stay. So that's quite nice. And again, this is the finish. So this is primer and no primer. It didn't alter my color, like it didn't provide any color, so that's something to keep in mind. Now let's talk about their skin foundation. Skin loving skincare hybrid foundation with medium buildable coverage. It's formulated with ingredients known to provide antioxidant boost, balance, hydration, and moisture. Here you get 25 ml, so you get a little less than an ounce of product. I've tried one foundation, like her foundation. I've tried her foundation before, and I was not a big fan of it. I thought it was too much. It had too much coverage. This one, we'll see what it is. It promises to be natural, so we'll see. And it is the packaging. It looks quite light. I am very disappointed. It was very hard to pick up my shade online, and I even tried one of the Sephora helpers, so she was online. I gave her my matches and she said to try this one, so that's disappointing. Yeah, whatever. It is a refillable packaging, so you can buy the thin, which is the middle part, and then you can interchange with this one, so that's quite nice. When you open it up, it is a squeezy tube like this. So let's go ahead and apply some to this side of my face. I'm gonna apply that much just to see how much coverage that gives us. Oof. This is light and it is very full coverage. I'm gonna have to apply some on this side of my face because I don't like really full coverage foundations. Ignore the color, we'll make it work, I promise. I know I look like a clown. When it comes to coverage, Danessa isn't here to play. I know I look awful, but I mean, we have to make it work somehow. This is the shade that I've got. This product, I think it came from BC. I'm in Canada, and it took forever to get here. So we're gonna make it work. We are going to bronze, and we'll make it work. But this is the side with the primer, and this is the side without the primer. I feel like they look very beautiful and natural. I kind of feel like it's a bit makeup-y. Like it didn't blend all that well around my mouth area. I'm trying to really like blend in the product. I'm not sure if it's the color that is not letting me love it, or if it's, you know, the actual foundation, but we'll see. We'll make it work. So now this is it. So just coming a little bit closer, you can still see some of my freckles and all that good stuff. This is much more glowier than this side. I know it's very light, but again, we'll make it work. Let's try some concealer because I'm looking too crazy. Let's talk about LYX Triple Fix Concealer. This is a full coverage breathable formula, instantly brings balance to the complexion for a natural, seamless look that wows. I got the shade TG1, which is the same shade for my foundation in this range. I wanted to pick out the same shade because I really like this shade, but now it's looking a little bit too dark because of Danessa's base. But anyhow, so let's blend this. Okay, so this is the coverage. I think it's pretty decent. I am gonna build up a little bit more right where I get my dark circle. But I like the coverage. I think it's pretty decent. As I mentioned, it looks very natural. It is very, very lightweight. Like it blends in like 2 swipes. So I like that. And the color, again, I'm not sure about the color because my base is looking too white and then my under eyes are looking another color. Oh my goodness, this is like, this is hilarious. This is like real life right here, friends. Let me set everything and see if I can make this work. Alrighty guys, so this is looking a little bit better when it comes to the color. I went ahead and set my whole face with Givenchy powder. I always set my face. So this is the finish, and I applied a little bit of bronzer. So I think I'm looking better now. It's not too crazy. I still feel like it looks makeup-y around my mouth area, which I'm not really loving, I'll be honest. But anyhow, I am going to go ahead and finish up my brows. I'll do a little bit of an eye to try the Esum brushes. So I'll let you be here with me, and then I'll come back for my final thoughts. High-performance mascara that delivers ultra volume defining length for beautiful lashes. Developed with an innovative blend of natural waxes and flexible polymers, this cream-based formula delivers buildable, soft-touch volume. Organic extract of jojoba oil and candelilla wax deeply conditions and protects the lashes. It is long wear, smudge-proof, water-resistant, vegan, and cruelty-free. Let's go ahead and apply the mascara. I really like this wand. These are my favorite kind of wands, and I like the fact that it has that jojoba oil and that wax that is gonna protect and it's gonna condition our lashes. I really like the claims on this mascara. It is long wear, it's much proof and all that good stuff. I actually tried it a few times and I agree with all those claims. I didn't get any raccoon eyes, nothing like that, and it gave me good lengthening. Not a lot of volume, you'll see. So let's just go ahead and apply it. So this is the side with the mascara. So again, I really like this mascara. I feel like it gives me a ton of lengthening, some volume. It doesn't smudge or anything. This has become one of my favorite mascaras to reach for. I was gifted this mascara a week or so ago and I've been trying it every single day because I wanted to really test it out before I talked about it. So yeah, it is quite nice. I wanted to show you the mascara without any liner. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some liner. I'm going to try their liners. But I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing. I'll do some liner in my lower lash and then I'll come back to wrap up the video. Alright friends, let's talk first impressions on these products. I'm gonna come back still at night and show you what it looks like, but let's talk about my first impressions on them. Let's begin with the primer. I really like it. I feel like it is the standout out of the two products. I really like the fact that it remained very sticky. I like that it didn't change the color of my complexion. It gave me a little bit of something but not too much. It reminds me of the Victoria Beckham primer, which has a little bit of a color in the shade golden, and this is something similar to that. So I really enjoyed this primer. I'm gonna continue to use it and let you know if it really stands the way of my makeup, and we're gonna see that tonight when I come back because I did half and half, right? So we'll take a look. When it comes to the foundation, I don't know. I'm not loving this base. I'm really not loving this base. It is too full coverage. It claims to be medium to build the full coverage. It is a full coverage foundation. I made it medium because you're still able to see some of my freckles and hyperpigmentations. You saw me. I applied 2 little lines. They were really thin, skinny lines, and that covered my whole face. And it's just really not blending onto my face. I feel like it is really not... yeah, it's really not blending. It's just sitting heavy around my mouth area. It's just sitting at top of my skin. It's not really blending onto my skin. So I'm not loving this base, to be honest. I'm gonna wear it. I have to wear it. I hate that I didn't get the right color, but it doesn't matter because now it looks okay, and I feel like I'm gonna be able to still give you my thoughts on the foundation even though it's not my perfect shade. I'm not mad about the shade. I'm mad about how it's sitting on my complexion. I feel like it's just sitting too heavy and too makeup-y. It looks very makeup-y. That's my whole deal. I like something that is very natural. I like something that doesn't look like makeup, and this just truly looks like she's wearing a ton of makeup kind of thing. The concealer by LYS I really like, but I feel like I got a way too dark shade. So I think I'm gonna have to go and exchange the shade. Today's tint was like not the right shade for me in everything. I just messed up really bad. This is just too dark for me, but I really liked it. I like the coverage. I feel like it's very lightweight. It blended like in 2 seconds. I think I'm gonna enjoy this concealer. We'll see how it wears. I'll talk about it tonight when I'll come back, but I think that it was good. I concealer my dark circles. I'm not mad about it. So far so good. So that's that about the concealer. And then let's talk about the Esum stuff. I really enjoyed these 2 brushes by them. Their blending brush is the V33. Is so extremely soft. It let me do with these 2 brushes. I did my whole eye look, so I think that's pretty cool. I love this blending brush. It's big but not too big, so I'm still able to use it underneath you know, in my lower lash line, which I liked. And then this brush, the W21, oh my goodness, I love that. I know that's why this is so famous. It just applies all the shimmers so well. I love that. It is very precise. It can really get really nice and close right here. It is the perfect shade, so extremely soft. Very impressed with these Esum brushes. I really like them. I use one of their liners. I used the brown one in my lower lash. It was just a brown liner. I liked it. But the mascara I enjoy. I have tried this mascara for a week, as I mentioned, and I really like it. It doesn't give me raccoon eyes. It gives me enough volume, enough lengthening. I am enjoying this mascara quite a bit. I'll leave a link below if you're interested in any of the products that I'm talking about today, and including the Esum mascara, the liners, and the brushes as well. So I'm gonna go about my day. I'll come back tonight and we'll wrap up the video with, you know, my final thoughts on this Danessa Myricks foundation and primer. So I'm gonna see you guys then. Hey friends, I'm back and it is 5:15 in the afternoon, and I don't even think that I mentioned the time when I applied this makeup in the morning, which was 8:30. So it's been 8 hours and more since I applied the makeup, and this is what I look like. Let me bring you closer so you can take a better look. So I feel like it looks pretty good for 8 to 9 hours of wear. I look really nice and dewy. Look at my cheek area. It looks nice and glowy. I don't have much oil on my T-zone, which is where I expect the most oils, but I'll be honest, I still don't love this foundation. It looks really heavy and makeupy around my mouth area. It looks way better than before, but I still feel like it's too much. I didn't put a ton, I promise I didn't. I put two little lines, and it's still just feeling too heavy and just looking very makeupy, especially when you are closer to me. It is emphasizing all the dryness around my chin area. It is emphasizing absolutely everything around there, and I'm not loving it. I much prefer this by Givenchy. This is a matte foundation, but it's a very natural matte foundation. This has the coverage that I need, and it looks perfection. It is a beautiful foundation. I'm obsessed with it. This foundation by Danessa is, again, not for me, not for my combination skin. It just looks too heavy. I don't love it. Let me know what you all think. What do you think of this foundation? What do you think of how it looks? Have you tried it? Any comments, any tips on how to apply it so it doesn't look cakey and heavy? Anything, just drop it below. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.